so like I was saying, I haven't had anyone say no to like a first date, but I had somebody say no to a second date, and
Wow, that's bad.
That means that's worse because that means she's got to know you and she doesn't like you personally.
no, damn,
That's worse.
actually you might make some sense.
That's worse.
I felt like it went great. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like the only problem, we walked in, right, and we ordered the food. I got to the front of the line and I felt my pockets. It wasn't there.
Oh, she robbed you too?
So I was gonna ask you guys a question, more specifically about like love and stuff like that, or maybe not even love, maybe lust. You know,
I like that.
kind of the example. This is an example before I ask the question. So basically, like you went through like a girl's store and you saw that she was at this club. So you went, you put on your best cologne, your best shoes, and you went to that club to try to bump into her. Right? It's a little creepy, but if it works, it works. I mean. But anyway, the question I'm asking is, have you done something like that? Or has someone done it to you?
You know what? Now that you say that, there's a story that comes to mind when I think I was in high school. I just got this car. And first I got a letter to my house that someone said, like, yo, like a confession, like a love letter. And I didn't have no idea who it was.
Like it came through mail or they dropped it off?
It was at my door.
Oh, okay.
It was at my door. And also my car had like hearts and stuff written on it.
The key that shit?
No, it was like those markers that you can wash away, but it had like love and everything on there, like I love you, and then I had this letter confessing their love to me, and I was like,
quick question. Looking back at it now as a 30-year-old man,
damn,
is that a red flag?
Oh, 100%. It was stalker vibes, 1000%, and I feel bad because I ended up finding out who it was, because I think they hit me up on MySpace or something.
And
they were like,
them?
And they were like, did you get my letter or something like that? What'd you say?
You just dubbed them?
No, I don't remember what I said to them, but I was like, yeah, I got it. But then I more or less just dubbed them. Like,
you were like, ugly fuck?
Nothing came from it. But like, but it was creepy. It was weird. That was a real creepy.
How the fuck did she get those markers?
How did she know where I lived? This is not someone.
Oh shit, that's a good question.
This is not someone who was around me.
Yeah.
So that was really creepy. But I think if she looked good, then it wouldn't have been creepy. You know what I'm saying? If I was attracted to this person, I don't think it would have been creepy. So you
feel like there's a line between romance and...
The line is how attractive you are.
Yeah, I feel that 100%.
That's the line. Because anything that you do that's deemed romantic, if you're ugly or if the girl's not feeling it, it's creepazoid. Yeah. You're a creep.
I don't know.
Because you hear other people talk, you hear some dudes be speaking game, and it's like, yo, that shit, that's actually corny as hell. But the cloud, you know what I'm saying, the guy's attractive, it's like that works for him.
I don't know, because if Ice Spice came to my house... I'm down, Big Fuller. If Ice Spice came to my house with me never contacting her, and she knows my name, my date of birth, like where I work, I'm not gonna be so turned on. I'm be like, what the, like, how you know all this? You know what I mean?
I'll be bricked up the moment I see that little puffy hair walking through. Like,
nah, bro. For me, it's not like that. I'm gonna be like, hold on, like, what's? It feels like it's gonna feel like a setup. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I'm gonna be like, yo, how the fuck you know all of this information?
Yeah, especially in like in this age, you gotta be very careful, like as men, who you're sleeping with, how that encounter is happening. Because like if something like that seems like you're getting lined up. Like, why is this person here? They know where I live. Like, I don't feel safe.
It was more so to counter your point of like how attractive they are. Like, yeah, she's very attractive, but she come up with all this information about me that I've never expressed to her. I'm be like,
well,
is she famous when she does it, or is she a regular person?
It doesn't matter. Like, that's what I'm saying. My point is that it don't matter. Like, famous or not, you're not the fucking FBI. What the fuck you doing at my house? Show me a badge.
Wow. Okay.
The badge or the...
Hey,
that's crazy.
So like there's several things that are deemed romantic, right? So like someone shows up to your door unannounced with roses, music, confessing their love to you, right? You see that in all the movies.
Yeah.
That's romantic. That's confessing your love. Now, if that person is not attractive to the girl or the girl doesn't like that person, that's creepy.
Like, ew,
I still don't think it's creepy, right? Like, let's say,
how many times have you done it?
I've never done that. Okay. But hypothetically speaking, let's say like, you know, you're best friends with like a female or person of whatever your interests are, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you're best friends. You've known each other for 10 plus years, and one day they start bringing you flowers. At some point, it's not that creepy, but because you're not interested, you're more so gonna feel pity versus creep. You get what I'm saying? Like, I'm not attracted to this person, yet they're bringing me flowers every day. They're bringing me treats. They're bringing me my favorite food.
Yeah.
You know, they're buying me all my favorite things because we know each other on that personal level.
Yeah.
But it's no longer creepy. It's more like I'm going to feel a little bit of pity because I can't share the same emotions that they have.
This a friend?
Well, yeah, this happens to people. You know, people become friends with other people.
I
and
want to be your
just,
friend.
You want to be my friend?
Do you want to bring food and all that? All that shit? He was naming. Goddamn, that's a great.
Listen,
friend.
that's Riz. You know what I'm saying?
On my phone.
I mean, that's not riz if the person's not attracted to you, but like there's other things are romantic. That's romantic. Sending flowers, like you said, that's romantic.
Opening the door.
Yeah.
That's
romantic in 1920, bro.
That's romantic. What are some things that are
maybe
deemed romantic?
Showing up at your job with lunch.
Yeah,
It's
like
romantic.
like showing up to your job and
Like if she posts a picture, something that she likes, and then you show up at her job with it.
yeah, like that's romantic. But now if she doesn't like you, if you're ugly, then you're just a creep showing up.
I still
with
don't think it's
stalking
creepy.
her.
Because if you're friends, it's not creepy. I feel like
No. The friends is you're adding a layer to that.
okay, so it's just two people who know each other on a very standard basis. Nothing.
Yeah.
You're not.
Just like.
Oh yeah, no. If you're acquaintances and you pull up at my job, like I mean, hold on, because if you pull up at my job and you know you're not a 15, you know what I'm saying? Shout out Josh Giddey.
Shout out. That's crazy.
That's
Shout out is
crazy.
crazy.
Bro,
But go ahead. I got it.
I had to bounce off of what John said in the last
Okay.
episode, but no. But if she shows up to my job and she's not, you know, the most attractive person on the planet, and she got some maduros, some salami, a little fried cheese, un poquito huevo.
It's racist how you just looking at me while you saying this.
So-
We're all literally every single person in this room is Dominican, so I could look at anybody.
So you're willing to take all the gifts, even though you don't feel the way this person feels about you.
I mean, why not even? Why if I'm single, why not like try? Why not being open? Like, all right, I'm gonna take these
But you're
gifts.
not attracted to them at all.
But you can still fall for someone without being attracted to them. I'm not attracted. I mean, yes, but
Yeah, but like, if a woman did that to you, what would you call her, or how would you feel?
oh, where I'm giving her gifts.
You giving her gifts, everything, and she's giving you rhythm, but she doesn't really like you like that.
Okay, so that's the thing. The intention behind what she's doing is what matters, right? Because some people, so hypothetically in our situation, I was doing it to be open and be willing to give this person a chance, right? Because as you speak with someone,
No, you're asking for a chance because she's ignoring you.
no, I know, but I'm saying in my scenario where I was the one receiving, right? My intentions are true. Where, come on, I saw her laugh and it got me, but
I didn't say that.
Pause. Anyway, so if your intentions are true, right? Like you don't have no malice, like you're not trying to just take these things and take advantage of this person, and your intentions are to like try to develop or possibly have the door open for a romantic relationship with this person, I don't see why I can't receive the gifts. And if the girl is genuinely doing that, I don't see why she can't receive the gifts. Now, if she's receiving the gifts because she's like, yo, this fucking bozo keeps bringing me lunch every day, that's different. You get what I'm saying? Like, you getting played. But if someone's genuinely trying to, like, create a connection, then I don't see the problem.
But sometimes the person who's genuinely trying to create that connection with you, and maybe you're not receiving it that way, or there is no chance that can happen with you. Like some of those people have a mental disorder as well.
Bro, let's be honest.
Wait, hold on. What do you mean?
So like there's people who have obsessive disorders.
OCD?
There's people that like stalkers are not just normal people. Sometimes
Yeah.
there's people with actual mental illness that is causing them to act this way. Right. So like
Mariah Carey song.
why
Why are you so obsessed with me? Not the Christmas one. I know it's that time of the year though, but she's almost done thawing out, dog.
getting a check, baby. But some people have those mental disorders.
Yeah.
Or you just never heard a no in your life and you don't know how to take it.
That's called the mental disorder still. What the fuck
Oh,
you mean?
that's true. That's true. Like maybe someone who their whole life they were.
Is that the line though? Is it like they can't take no for an answer? That's the line.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, it's okay, I'll get the gifts, but if I tell you no and you keep doing it, then like that's the line.
Or are you still taking it, right? Like, if you said no and you're still taking the gifts, isn't that a problem on your part too?
Well, I think the question she was asking was, so you're taking these gifts and you have this you're trying to open this connection or create this connection, and eventually you get to a point where you're like, you no longer like, all right, this isn't gonna fucking work. I'm gonna start saying no to this person, right? That's kind of like what you were on.
Mm-hmm.
And the person still gives you the gifts.
Continues to bring you the gifts.
I think at that point, if you are accepting them, then you're adding to this fire. You're adding to this fire of this person.
No, but you stopped accepting. You're like, hey, like I genuinely tried, to feel something and I don't feel anything. Because I feel like you can communicate everything, right? If you walk up to them or they walk up to you and you're like, hey, I genuinely tried, it's not working. I think you should keep your gifts and move on and find someone else. I feel like that's healthy.
What I'm saying is that if you continue to get that to receive the gifts, like I say, I tell you no, and you're still giving me gifts, and I'm just like, well, I already told them no, so I'm just gonna keep taking these gifts.
Oh yeah,
it's on you.
You're
adding fuel to that fire.
No, but like, even if you don't receive the gifts and you say no to them and they still try, you get me? It's the same thing.
Well, yeah, now you're just being weird.
Yeah.
That's the point we're making.
So like recently, Ruby Rose just hit the internet right now because she had a guy who spent, I think it was $60,000
yeah.
within like the
Like
week
a
or two or a month.
Like a month.
It was $60,000 within the month that he subscribed to her OnlyFans, and he gave her $60,000. That's more than
Is she naked on these OnlyFans?
than most people make in a year.
Yeah.
He dropped it on her in a month.
You would know. Is she naked on this OnlyFans?
I don't follow her.
I don't know what her OnlyFans looks like, but this is a guy who he went to like a meet and greet, or he paid for a meet and greet. He is subscribed to her OnlyFans. He's a fan of yours, and it was okay when he was giving you $60,000, which is I'm sure is an abnormal thing to receive. And no matter who you are on OnlyFans, to receive $60,000 from one person is abnormal, right? But okay, people got it. Whatever, they trick on you, or people got it, whatever. But then once someone starts to making advances, and you deny some of those advances, now we get into an area where like, do you just keep receiving because it's a paying fan? You know what I'm saying? He's a paying fan. So how many fans have shot their shot at their celebrity crush, right? So I think it's hard when you're famous or when you have a fan to like try to cut that off.
I mean, especially for $60,000.
I mean,
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to say no.
But he was saying like, oh, I thought we'd be in love. Like I'm.
Oh yeah. It gets a little deeper than just the money. Like
so then it starts getting to like, now the reason why it's hitting the fan, why it's on social media everywhere, is because like she put out the text messages that he has sent to her. Okay. So in this thread, it's just like him messaging her. So he's like, Ruby, why aren't you answering me?
Bro, it's over and over and over again. Like it's like pages.
He has her number. I don't know how that happens if he paid for it, but he's got her number because these are text threads. And she has him saved as Brandon Weird Only Fan.
That's crazy.
Right? So then he says, Ruby, why aren't you answering me? I have invested so much money into our relationship. All right, so there's already somebody who's like mentally
off the wall
somewhere else, because it's already our relationship. Like, what do you mean? You're a customer, and I'm giving you a service. That's it.
Also, like, just one of those people that just like overstood their boundaries and stuff.
Yeah. So he's like, I'm in love with you. Why won't you love me? I would do anything for you. I would fly anywhere to be with you. And it just goes on and goes on. And then he starts sending her messages in a caps lock on, like, Ruby, stop ignoring me. Why you're ignoring me after all the money that I have given you to show you that I'm only loyal to you. And he keeps going.
Dang.
And he just keeps going, doesn't stop. And then he says, I even spent $30,000 more on you since we met because I thought we had something genuine and real. And I think in there you find out that he got his money from like Bitcoin, like a Bitcoin whale. That he got all this money from Bitcoin. And now it's a fan who's obsessed with you. He's spending money on you. So now that he spent that money on you, he feels entitled to you because he spent that on you. And if you're
But
Ruby,
she didn't do nothing wrong for accepting the money.
No, I think now.
I think if you accept it now, moving
Moving
forward.
Also, we don't know if she's trying to get it resolved with like OnlyFans? Like, is she trying to get him blocked?
Yeah.
Can she or can she not? I don't know.
And that's a tough decision.
No, because think about it. At the end of the day,
Why
it's
is
like
that a tough decision? That has to do with your safety at that point. That's not a tough decision.
No, so and
I
then
mean-
somebody the way you look at it is somebody investing. You're like, oh, he's investing this money. I'm willing to build like some type of connection with him. That's probably he had her number.
Which would be smart for her to do.
Yeah, because he's spending $60K a month. Like, I wouldn't mind sending you more personal pictures, more this. It's business, you feel me? At the end of the day.
You know?
Now he started taking it to a weird point, and that's when she's like, all right, now I gotta stop it. You feel me? So
yeah, and I think that part, like you're saying, it is safe. It's safety, but at that part, it's like it's a tough decision to be like, all right, damn, do I cut this person off who's paying me $60,000 a month?
Yeah.
Do I cut this person off? I mean, if I cut him off, it's gonna be for my safety, and it's gonna be for the safety of this person as well, because obviously mentally they're not right.
Yeah.
If I keep dragging this along, even if I'm somewhere I can't be reached, if I'm dragging this along, they're probably who knows what they're gonna do to themselves once they can't reach me. So I think it's a tough decision on you, because like, all right, am I gonna be mature here and go the sane route and cut this off because it's the right thing to do, or am I gonna drain this person with financially? Like, there's like an evil route that you can go in that. But that's scary, man. That's the risk of being famous. Because how many? I mean, John Lennon got killed by a fan.
Yo, feel free to send me $60,000 at any moment. Just saying.
Yeah, why are you shaking for that 60K?
What am I shaking? Anything. What the fuck you mean?
Oh, damn.
60K, bro? That's changing my life.
Is
I
that
can
different because you're a guy? Like, if you were
I mean,
a girl,
yeah,
it would be a different
because-
conversation.
Yes, of course. I get that. Like, I know the world's a lot scarier for, women, especially not just, the fact that men are bigger and stronger. Like, I get that. So you are potentially correct. Like, I am willing to sacrifice a portion of my safety because I'm willing to also be able to fight back. Like, there's not many men that are that much bigger than me. You get what I'm saying?
Damn.
You saying, will I box somebody for $60,000? I'll box somebody for $500.
Yeah. But there's safety. Safety is like, you're talking about like from one person. I think what you're saying is like as a man, it's something. It's the odds you're more willing to gamble with.
I think that it's a difference in priorities, right? Where like women, it's a little more of a priority because it's not something they can easily, I guess, do or feel, right? Like feeling secure. It's not something they can easily do. Whereas for men, I feel like it's less priority. Like, I'm willing to walk down the street at 2 a.m. while drunk home. You get what I'm saying? Like, whereas like women, they can't feel like they physically cannot do that.
Yeah. Or they're aware of that they're drunk at 2 a.m. walking down the road, versus us, we would just be that.
Yeah, we would just.
It would just be that. It wouldn't even be a thought like, damn, I'm really out here 2 a.m. walking drunk by myself.
Yeah.
Well, it depends where you
we would
at.
just do it. We would just do it.
Well,
I know, obviously, but like generally, we would just do it.
Yeah.
Versus like with women, is a thought. I think that same dynamic comes into this play here. But at least we think it does. Because have you heard of the story of Dane Cook?
I remember Dane Cook.
So something like that. So Dane Cook had a stalker, right? And Dane Cook's stalker was in his house. She would go in and take something. She would be outside, send him pictures of him from outside the house. Like, at that point, you're
getting the fuck up and moving. What do you
mean,
bro?
You're this big strong man, but now you have someone outside your door watching every
What
move
state
you
is
do.
this in?
California.
This is in California.
Oh damn, there's no real gun.
I think it was like LA, around LA.
What do you mean?
That'd be crazy.
Fucking a crazy person that wants to like that they must be,
I would not get that far. What do you mean? Are you crazy?
That's the part,
60K.
bro. That's the part.
Yeah, that doesn't mean I'm fucking crazy, people.
Free with JJ.
That's the part where it's like you have to show restraint and discernment. You can't just all right, this is free sex. Like, I'm just gonna take it. Like, you have to show discernment. You can't just have sex with anybody.
You can't be sharing your energy with everybody, bro.
So if the stalker was a hot chick and she's like doing what she was doing to Dane Cook, but she's super hot, like the hottest chick you ever met in your fucking life.
I feel like I already
You
covered
wouldn't
this.
clap? You wouldn't hit that at all?
I feel like I already covered this. No,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask why the fuck you know all this information or how you got to the front of my house.
Yeah, the behavior aspect of it is not. No, that's too worrisome.
But
How
what
this
if
happens.
your situation is like You've been feeling lonely. You don't have any friends. Now you're getting attention.
Well,
you come from a broken home. You don't have family. Now you have this person who loves you and knows everything about you and wants to be with you and is risking their life to be with you. You wouldn't do it then?
I also feel like it depends at what age we're talking about, right? Because at like 20, 21 years old, I'll probably smash. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have zero care in the world.
Less discernment.
Yeah. But now at like my big age, I'm going to sit there and have a moment to think. Like, I feel like I do that with just about everything now at this age. You know what I'm saying? I don't just go without thinking somewhere. So if someone pulls up to the front of my house, whether it is Ice Spice or fucking Michelle Obama, I'm going to have a moment. I'm going to sit and think.
You gonna open the door to Michelle Obama?
Well, no, because that means she abused her power to figure out where I live.
That's true.
You know, maybe she's on a flight with Epstein somewhere.
Possible. She was on the logs.
I might be next on my way to the flight. I mean, on that plane. Family never hear from me again.
No.
Being sold on Wayfair somewhere.
Cabinet's called Steven.
Yeah. Bro, I saw that again today. Like,
What?
that's the only reason I was able to bring that up. So you don't remember like when people were selling, like pulling up like Wayfair, how they had like cabinets just randomly named with names and that they all matched people who were missing. There was a cabinet.
Cost like $15,000,
Yeah.
$20,000.
It was the cabinet was called like Ashley 13.
Yeah, there was a
Something like
cabinet
that,
called
yeah.
like Samaya, and I'm like, what the fuck is a Samaya? And turns out that it was a girl who went missing. And I'm like, who names their cabinet Samaya? You know what I mean? Like,
and I think what they said was like it was like a coincidence. I think that what the
there's too many
company's
coincidences on there. I'll tell you
I think
that.
that's what the company's reaction was to that. But back to like what you were saying with the with someone who's lonely, and these and then you encounter a stalker. I think that's how they become your significant other, because there's stalkers. There's success stories in stalkers.
Mm-hmm.
There's success stories, and with those relationships then turn into maybe
Because I want you to want me more than I want you, type of thing.
Well, I mean, hold on. So then I feel like that applies somewhat to like people going after girls who are rebounds. Like people who go after girls who are like quote unquote rebounds, like girls who have been broken up with, they're vulnerable, right? They're alone now. And this guy's like, oh, they just broke up. Like, this is a perfect time. She needs a shoulder to cry on. You get what I'm saying?
People that target that.
Yeah.
People that like they're always going after the girl who just broke up with somebody.
Yeah.
So they can play that angle.
So there's different levels to being a stalker.
That one I don't think is a stalker. That's like someone who's manipulative, maybe.
I
Not
think
even that,
there's a
he's just-
difference.
He just got his type.
Or that's your role, or you're a role player, and that's your role. Like I'm the rebounder. You feel me?
Yeah, like
That's where your skills and your attributes match.
Your game is that you know most about single women that just broke up with your man,
Yeah.
their mans. You feel me? You know what to say. Hey, shorty, how you doing? Like,
I saw a thing. I saw a post that said that this guy, he goes into Facebook Marketplace and looks for women selling their
saw
wedding
that.
dress, and then DMs them.
respect, bro, because
But you see
that's
how
a
scary
hustle.
it is?
I fuck with you.
Yo, that is crazy.
But that's like
Just to
that's
be-
targeting.
To be
That's
funny,
not targeting. That's
funny,
knowing
but-
your audience, bro. Like, what you mean,
Bro, you're not selling something. You're manipulating women.
bro, that's a
to
black ball
get
corner
access to their
pocket.
bodies.
If listen to me, if I want a woman that likes to read books, I'm gonna go to a library. If I want a woman that shakes ass, I'm gonna go to a strip club. You know what I'm saying? Like, you pick
And
your
that's fine
audience. Like,
until you're like, oh, the lady that I see here, like, oh, she comes in every Tuesday. Like, I'm gonna come in every Tuesday now because I want to.
no, that's a stalker.
But that's
I'm
what I'm
saying,
saying.
like, you pick your audience, you pick your pool where you want to date people. Like,
Yeah, like who you?
by stalking, it's like, oh, like I saw Cecilia at this coffee shop on Tuesday at 9 a.m. I'm gonna go at Tuesday 9 a.m. That's stalking. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, but what I'm saying, like,
But
if you
that-
like
Wait, I have a
coffee
question.
drinkers, you'll go to just that coffee.
Wait, I have a
shop.
question. I have a question though. What if you only do it once? You know, you get rejected, and then you're like, that's it. It's a dub.
Then this,
I-
Do you feel like that's
respect-
shooting your shot?
I'm not gonna be shooting your shot.
You feel
Yeah,
like
I
that's
think
shooting your shot?
that's shooting your shot. I think that's shooting your shot.
Because like, let's say hypothetically, you know, you go to the coffee shop, you know, you shoot
But,
your
like, I
shot.
feel
You're like,
like
hey, let me
it'll
get you a coffee. She says no, and then you're like, all right, you never go back.
No, but like, I feel like it'll be like if you go to the same coffee shop, but you went to a certain thing and you saw it, and you'll be like, all right, tomorrow I'm gonna try it, but I'm gonna go back to my regular schedule. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah. which is on the shots you
I
take.
think you got like a 1 day window. If not after that, it's like you're a creep.
Yeah, I think you get one shot at like a coincidence, quote unquote coincidence.
Yeah.
Anything after that, you're
You
stalking.
pushing it.
Once you hit a no, it's a no. You know what
Nah,
I'm
it's a
saying?
day. You get a day.
A day, that's 24 hours, bro. That's a long time.
Nah, because it's like, okay, like if you go at 8 a.m., you feel me? You going to be in the coffee shop all day waiting for her to show up again? That's stalking.
No, because you're saying a day. I think you have one opportunity. Because hypothetically speaking,
One shot, one moment.
Yeah,
Is
you get
everything
one
you ever asked
opportunity.
for.
Because let's say hypothetically, I know her entire schedule somehow.
Oh, that's stalking.
How do you know the schedule?
That's what I'm saying.
How do you
Let's
know
say hypothetically we're acquaintances who went to college together, and they're like, "Hey, I work from this time to this time at this place, and we'll be able to study at this time." You get what I'm saying? Now I know this person's entire schedule just because I asked them to study.
Yeah, but if you're showing up to all of the events that day, just because you know her schedule.
But John said a day. My argument is one moment.
Bro,
you have one moment.
No, bro, because it's simple. If you go to a coffee shop at 2 p.m. every single day, and one day you decide to go at 8 a.m., you see a girl that you like, you don't get to talk, something happens, you're like, all right, tomorrow I'm going to try to come here. If she's here, I try. If not, then I go back to my regular schedule.
I think you have one moment to catch her in that morning.
Yeah, and that's it.
Like say, I'm going to come at 8 a.m. see if I see her again so I can ask her out.
Yeah.
And if you don't see her that one morning, all right, whatever. You come the next morning and you don't see her, whatever. You come the next morning, you see her, and then you're like, oh, she's here. It's my shot. Hey, do you want to go get dinner tonight or something? And she's like, ew, no, you look nasty, right?
You're a stalker. You've been here for 4 days.
You can be like, all right, dope, all right, whatever, and you can never come back again. But like, I think that's acceptable.
Nah, bro.
Yeah,
you went 4 days straight for a shorty. You wildin', bro.
Yeah,
you mad.
I don't know.
Hungry.
Somebody told me that, I'm be like, that's weird, but
You mad hungry, bro.
I saw a joke from Adam Sandler, and he was like,
Wait, real quick. Since we're on the topic, do you think what Adam Sandler did is creepy or romantic?
What did he do?
In 50 First Dates. Because we're on that same topic. Technically.
But what was 50 First Dates?
Okay, so 50 First Dates is a movie with Adam Sandler and some
Drew Barrymore.
Drew Barrymore,
Not
right?
someone,
Some?
Drew Barrymore.
Yeah.
Shout
Shout
out.
I don't
out.
know
Respect on
actors,
Drew Barrymore.
so
Shout out,
I
Drew.
just watch things, mostly anime. But anyway, so basically 50 First Dates is that he falls in love with a girl who loses her memory, and he goes back every day to gain her attention, and eventually they get married, and he has to play like a VHS tape for her every morning so she remembers who he is and their children, etc., etc. So do you think that is creepy that he went back every day, even though she forgets that she saw him yesterday?
He didn't go back every day. He's crazy.
He did go back almost every day.
No, he didn't. He was there.
Literally, the first 15 minutes of the movie is him going back every day.
He went there one time.
No, he went to he met her at the thing once.
In her mind, it's the first time and one time only, bro. He
Well, yeah,
went there one time, my boy.
But
We
yeah,
mentioned
there
that,
one
but like
time.
I don't think it's creepy.
self-consciously, aren't you like, yo, I'm here every day?
Bro, but like if the girl was normal,
So you're saying
like-
she's not normal?
like, no, it's not saying that she's not normal. She had a mental issue, right? Or
Well,
like
she had a car accident.
She had
She
a
has-
car accident,
and-
and she had this thing that she only remembered the last day of her life, basically, right?
Yeah, yesterday.
So
No, she doesn't
No,
remember
it was,
yesterday.
It was like one specific day.
She
Yeah.
only remembers. Yeah, she remembers everything up until one day, and she
Yeah.
does the same thing every single day.
yeah,
But yeah, I don't think it was I don't think it was creepy because there was already something pre-established before that happened. Oh, actually, it wasn't. She was living there every single day, and he fell in love with her that one day. Yeah,
It is
it's
creepy.
kind of creepy. It's kind of creepy.
Now that we sit.
Now that I don't think about it, that's kind of creepy.
I don't
Yeah.
think it's creepy.
To her, it's not creepy, but I feel like me doing that every day, I'm like, yo, I'm fucking being weird.
But to her family, like,
Nah, you
And he
trying?
moved her into a boat and did it
And
every fucking day.
and he got her
out of
pregnant?
nowhere without her consent.
And he got her.
Whoa.
He got her consent. It just erased.
Yeah, one day consent, right?
He-
Then
he
it
got-
starts all over.
No, wait. He got her consent on disappearing ink.
Yo, imagine.
She signed the consent form,
listen,
but it was on
listen,
disappearing
listen.
ink.
Listen,
Imagine.
there's one thing though. She can't just be like, oh, I did that for you yesterday. She don't remember.
Imagine.
You know what I'm saying?
Imagine.
Every day's your birthday.
Imagine
Every
every
day's your
every
birthday.
time he wants something, he plays a different video for her.
He's like,
I mean, that's also a possibility. Very creepy. But
That's creepy.
Like yesterday, you licked my, you know.
yesterday you were into butt play. And what happened today?
Yeah.
That's funny.
What happened today?
What happened today? Now you're not. That's crazy. Look at this video I made. That's crazy. What I was thinking about Adam Sandler was
you guys are wild.
he made this joke. He made this joke that he was like, oh, he found this girl really attractive, and his friend was like, go talk to her. The worst that she can say is no.
Yeah.
Just go talk to her. And then he went. He was like, hey, you're really beautiful. Can we have dinner? And she said, ew, no, you're really ugly. And he was like, well, that's the worst thing you can you can say. He's like, you're not playing by the same rules as us. That was pretty bad.
Yeah.
I would have just blocked it out after no. Like, you said no? All right.
Like,
Walk
Nah,
away.
like, yeah, I don't. If she has a friend next to her, like, all right, excuse me. Hi, how you doing today? Bro?
you're really
What's
beautiful. I want to go.
Say the
No?
exact same line.
Hey,
Oh,
you're
okay.
the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. No? You're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
What's the
Yeah.
worst thing a girl has said to you when you try to pick her up?
Pick her up?
Pick her up, like, spit game.
Oh,
It's
been years.
You know,
I think the worst thing that a girl has ever said is like no and then laughed. Like damn.
How old are you?
the laugh.
Are you like a teenager?
Yeah, I
You're
was a
like
teenager.
25.
I was a teenager.
I don't know. Like, honestly, I can recall like
But
having a no to a second date once, but I didn't go that like.
The thing
I
is
was
that
confused
you
why I
also
got a
have
no.
to be the type to pick up girls. You get what I mean? That's guys don't pick up girls. You feel me? Like, so. Not saying that.
So what's your opening line then?
What are you saying?
Oh, I usually just introduce myself.
Hello, my
How
name
you
is John
doing?
Pena.
Yeah, my name is John. I like your smile. I like the boots. You know what I'm saying? I like the way you put that together. You know what I mean?
So he's a girl at a bar. You think she's cute? Try to.
Hey, beautiful.
No, you're ugly.
Fuck you then, and your ugly ass do-rag. So your mustache don't match.
That's funny as
So, like I was saying, I haven't had anyone say no to like a first date, but I had somebody say no to a second date, and
Wow, that's bad.
that means that's worse because that means she's got to know you and she doesn't like you
Yeah.
personally.
no, damn.
Yeah.
That's
That's
worse.
actually you might make some sense.
That's worse.
Yeah.
I felt like it went great. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like the only problem, we walked in, right, and we ordered the food. I got to the front of the line and I felt my pockets. It wasn't there.
Oh, she robbed you too? Yeah,
I feel like that would have been better.
It's like this corny ass dude. Let me rob him.
I forgot my wallet.
I got one. And okay.
Hold on. So I literally ran back to my car, got my wallet, and by the time I came back, she was sitting down eating.
Oh, she was there for the meal.
You think so?
Yeah,
she was there for the meal, bro.
She saw you as a friend.
You always wait. You always wait for the person to eat.
Yeah.
If I'm in a group, I always wait for the group to get their food so I can start eating.
Yeah.
Like that's rule number one.
Damn, now you're making me feel worse.
That's a red flag,
Nah,
bro.
just kidding.
That was a red flag right there. I said it before on the pod, but I didn't ask. This one's probably bad too because I didn't ask her out. She just rejected me
Oh, yeah,
off
that's
the
cool.
off the conversation. Like
Yeah.
we were just chilling.
Oh yeah, the hat.
With the hat. So like we were we were in a group and somehow the conversation was like, oh, who's cute here? And she was like, you're cute, you're cute, you're cute, and she pointed at me, and like internally I was like, that's fucking, I'm cute, let's go. But I kept a straight face, and she's like, wait a minute,
Take your hat off.
take your hat off. I took my hat off, and she was like, never mind, and she moved on to the next person.
That's crazy.
She vetoed my cuteness.
She's regretting
That's
it now.
rough.
She's what?
She's regretting it now.
She's regretting it now. She's regretting it now, and you're gonna regret it if you don't press that subscribe button and make sure you catch every single episode from the Chat Podcast because it's the greatest episode and the greatest podcast in the world.
Peace.
Peace.